So I've known you for a long time, but we also were roommates in college.
How was
We
that?
were.
I want to know the details on your experience with that.
So
Oh.
Taylor,
I want to know his experience, not yours.
well, okay, go for
Do
it
you preface
first.
that? Do you want to
I
preface
want to
that
own
first?
up to something.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna own up to it on the air right now. Taylor, I was a bad roommate. if you didn't know this, I was a bad roommate. I was 18 years old. I had a Justin Bieber haircut. Anyway, I think that hair led to my immaturity. No, I'm not going to blame it on the hair. I was just immature. And I'm just going to tell one story that's going to tell all of our listeners how immature I was as
Is this because you don't want Taylor to tell the story?
No, he can
scared.
tell.
I'm
He can tell his
afraid.
side of the story, but I want to own up to my transgressions first.
Okay.
I'm afraid of which story you're going to talk
this
about.
was maybe October. You know, we have a list of tasks or chores, if you will, that we were supposed to do every week. This was dish week for me. And I think it was vacuum week for you.
Yeah.
Something absolutely tragic happened that week. Your elementary music teacher passed away that week.
Yeah.
And it was a very, very, very tough week for you. This teacher was one of the reasons why you became a music teacher.
Yeah.
So like the reason you're at Missouri State Music Education, that person passed away that week. And dish week for me, that's what I'm focusing on is dish week.
Yep.
Except I wasn't focusing on dish week because I left the dishes out. They weren't my dishes, so I was like, I don't have to do them. But the entire apartment stunk. And like all of you guys were older than me, and so you guys were all like on me. And I was like, hey, well, Taylor, it's your vacuum week. Have you vacuumed this week? And you're like, I guess I haven't, but also like, you know it's been a rough week for me, right? And I said, well, you've had enough time to watch some Cardinals games in your robe, haven't you? That's how terrible of a roommate I was, that I did not have any empathy or anything for my roommate as he was going through one of the toughest weeks of his life. And I'll just be honest, we did not talk for a while after that. And that's valid.
Yeah.
That is very valid.
Yep, there was definitely a time where we had to mend our relationship, I would say. But you know, me and Tyler both learned a few things too. We couldn't be your parent, and you know, we both had some things that we learned that year. But I definitely think
Is that the story you're thinking of, though, Taylor?
Yeah, I think he said it in a good way.
That's
And
where it started. It kept going from there, but like
did. That was kind of the moment where, you know, we had to part of separate ways for a year or two.
Yeah.
And then we came back together and we started teaching the same district, and now we're friends. And
the
like,
fact that
you know,
you're in this room right now,
yeah,
it's a miracle if we think about it
Yeah.
from back then.
love prevails.